Well, it seems apt to me that on the coldest day of the year that I talk about winter. And athletes often ask, well, what's the best way to have the best summer of racing ever? What's the best way for me to have a breakthrough? And to me, the answer is really simple, right? The answer is you have to have your most consistent winter ever. But sometimes people don't want to hear that because they don't want to go out in the cold. But the brutal truth is that we need to, because your best chance is right here and right now in the middle of winter. A great winter allows you to take the pressure off your summer. And that way, you're not trying to create strength and resilience from the ether by trying to train yourself to fitness when in actual fact, you should be sharpening the blade, not trying to create the form that you don't have or trying to create form in arrears, playing catch up. That's no way to go into the summer. So this is not just a coaching philosophy. I've experienced it myself as an athlete firsthand. And I know for myself that my best seasons came directly from my strongest winters ever. So when I had a good winter, I knew that I was going to have a good summer. It took the pressure off. And it's such a psychological boost to know that you have the work in you, that you can just focus on racing and take the pressure off the training, right? You can even go to the point where you almost feel like you're just turning it over and still you're able to race really well. Because in actual fact, we should be able to reduce the volume in summer and focus on the skills and creating enough buffer to race well and recover even better. That's what summer should be about. It should be about stress, adaptation, and recovery. But if you're missing a winter, that's hard to do. So you can't do that if you're playing catch up, trying to rebuild a fitness that you don't have, because that's a double-edged sword, right? You're only lacking the background physical resilience when you miss winter, only. It's big. So if you're lacking that background resilience, then you're lacking the psychological confidence that having a solid winter brings you. And that erodes confidence. Even if you do manage to bring yourself to form in summer after a hibernation, there's still that psychological knowledge that you were playing catch up, right? And form isn't just physical, it's psychological as well. They're two sides of the one coin. And look, I'm not talking against taking a break. There's nothing wrong with taking a break, right? And doing other things. But if you're going to hibernate all year, you're teaching your body and your mind how to procrastinate and how to become apathetic. And the last thing you want to do is hit summer feeling apathetic, feeling like I'm coming out of a hibernation. And there's this overarching idea that I can sit winter out and chase a dream in summer. It's just not true. You can have a break, but you can't sit winter out and then logically expect that summer's going to produce great results. It doesn't work like that, not for this sport anyway. So it's difficult from a coaching perspective to have athletes come in, say for an Ironman prep with 3 months to go, having hibernated all winter. And then for me, the coach, to know that the ship sailed months ago, and of course we do our best. And yes, there's those people that can create great races, but it always leaves the question in my own coaching mind, what was possible if there had been a strong winter that preceded this summer? And it's not just rhetoric. It's not just an idea. It's not just a belief. It's proof. I see it again and again, year in and year out. So once again, your time is now. Here's the moment in the dead of winter, your best chance for a big summer. It doesn't mean you have to do big hours or huge miles. It just means you need to be consistent. You need to take action and work on your weaknesses. Strengthen your mind and body while you have the space, because winter does bring you that space. There's less racing. There's less pressure. There's less mounting things that we need to do. We have some space to put some buffer around the whole thing and just be simply consistent. It's nothing big. It's nothing difficult. It's nothing hard. And in that way, you'll be in action instead of reaction when it matters most, in the dead of summer, when you need it most. Thanks for listening.